Hello. It's happy Sunday. It's happy Sunday. Hey, it's Sunday, y'all. How was your week? You ready for next week? Did you do any prep work? Because it's Sunday. Y'all come on in here. We got some stuff we need to talk about. My good host, Erica, is in the building. She's having a little technical challenge, but she's a coming. She's a coming. It's Sunday. Who's here? Hello, hello, hello. We want to talk to you. Hope y'all ain't out there getting depressed. Now, listen, y'all know this is the season. If you don't work it now, you're not going to have nothing for Christmas. So we heading into the fall. Everybody needs to get on schedule. You want to be booed up for the holiday? Okay, you need a little time for somebody to feel like they got to get you something for the holidays. You definitely not getting no invitation for Thanksgiving. You already passed the deadline for Thanksgiving. All right, let's see. So tonight we're talking about what's your end game? We started last week, which was a great start to the conversation last week. This was kind of like a topic that I wanted to talk about because Eric and I are polar opposites. You know, this is date 'em all sis. You don't have no reason to not go out on a date. You can date as many as you want, as often as you want. It's called dating. That's all it is. It's dating. It's not marriage. It's not sex. It's called dating. You meet someone, you want to learn more about them, you want to go out on a date. Dating. Where we differ is it takes a little more to get me on a date. Because I don't mind eating alone, dining alone. Erica is dating them all. Yes, no, not dating them all like that, but we're polar opposites. My intention is marriage, so me going out on a date has an end game attached to it. Not anxious, trust me, not anxious at all. It could be tomorrow. Well, probably won't be tomorrow, but your mommy. Hey, neighbor. Hi, mommy's neighbor. Happy Sunday, Jacqueline. You don't want to date, too many, but and there's Tony Slater. Hey, Tony, Tony, we know you're from Darlington, South Carolina. Is that like a tag that you have? Because you always say you're from Darlington, which is, great. It's okay. It's good to have you here. We like that you continue to come back. Hopefully, we're saying something that's hopeful or insightful or at least worth a listen. So we talked, that's my end game is marriage. So if I'm going out on a date, there needs to be something in the conversation that would suggest that this could be a possible person to be in a relationship with. Erica doesn't want to get married. She wants to have a lifetime partner that she can enjoy great experiences with, travel the world, ta-da. Right? So two women who definitely want love, excited about love, want to give love, share life. And we're dating. We're single. We're dating. We talk about the good and the bad. I don't know if y'all remember that I got ghosted by an Egyptian. I am still trying to recover. Listen, that will be forever a moment in my life. That thing hurt my feelings. Like, sir, you've been here long enough to talk about you don't want it. I got ghosted. Okay, 49. First time I got ghosted and it hurt my little feelings. Hey, Regina. Hi, sister. We heard you were on a date too. We need to get you as a guest host because we said we share all our information. We want y'all to start telling your business too. Child, I had a date that stood me up today, but I met some folks at the bar. I had a listen. I know listen. I'm so proud of you. You just kept it moving. Because it was a new date. This ain't nobody that you locked in with. Like, we thought it was going to be something and it turned into something else. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I love it. Y'all make my Sunday 2 thumbs up on your show. Oh, thank you, Tony. That was sweet. Very nice of you. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, we done told all our business. I don't think there's much that Eric and I have not. I mean, there's a lot that you guys haven't heard, but there's not much that the two of us don't know about each other. We've been friends for over 20 years. If you guys don't know, we've been friends for a long, 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 long time. So we have been a part of each other's journeys, the setbacks, the come ups, the double backs that we've done, loss, gain, success, and life together. And so it's great to be able to talk to a girlfriend who has the same need. Everybody wants love, but it comes at a cost. Like, I wish that people understood that dating and love costs. Loving the concept of honoring dating, yes, yes, and dating is just a date. I don't know if you guys remember, we did a show that was called "It's Just a Fucking Date." That's it. It's just dinner, a date. He don't owe you nothing. You don't owe him nothing. It's just a date. And you can go on a date and see what happens. And if nothing happens, you just go home. You had a date. You had a nice date. Hopefully, it was a nice date. Somewhere we've gotten lost. That dating comes with obligation, exclusivity, and sex. Like if we go to dinner Monday, can I go to dinner with somebody else Tuesday? Right, you have to. So okay, so don't tell our business because we was real raggedy a long time ago. We've grown up now, thank God, Lord. So you've been a witness to it all, the good and the bad. I'm gonna take a little sip to that. Right, so you can date. You're never gonna know what you like or what you don't like if you're not dating. If you're not actively out talking, communicating to people, you're not gonna know what you like or what. And don't come on here with that attitude because we got good vibes going here. We don't need all of that. Go on, bring that in, baby. We're not doing that. Okay, right. So listen, I said we're dating them all. Like you could just date. It doesn't. You can just
I
go
dated
to.
every fucking one of them this week.
You said what?
I dated every last one of them this week.
And you know what? Let me tell you. I told Andrea. I said I thought I pulled this heifer in last week. I knew this was gonna be a week for you. I could always tell. Now mine's coming because you know I'll be in your city for 2 weeks.
The storm drew in. Literally. I got a full evening
Baby,
yet.
need the room service. I need room service alert every morning and night. I need a fresh set of sheets.
Hard out here for a pimp.
Why are you out here though? I just told the people that I thought I got you together last week. You slipping. Come on, friend. Come on, you
From D
slipping.
Turner. Andre, you see a comment from D Turner? Facts.
Exactly. Exactly. But she tired of her own exhaustion. It's all her fault. It's nobody's fault but her own.
It really is not anybody's fault but my own.
Because you could just sit the hell down.
So what has happened, world?
Hold on.
Hello, everybody.
My
Hi, it's a
Eric,
lot of people here. Welcome,
wait a
welcome,
minute.
welcome back.
My Erica girl, you've been doing it, girly. I've been following you in those bad outfits.
Look, I'm
She be
fucking dressed.
looking, she be looking fine as hell, but like, girl,
So
listen.
I've realized what's happening right now. The world opened up. So I've got work stuff, work events, and dates. And I think I went four
Way too
black
much.
tie events in 2 weeks. Am
Too
I
much.
something wrong with my connection?
Yeah, you going in, you
So
freezing.
anyway, I have no idea what's going on. I don't know. Regina Clay, I saw her last night. I saw
Yeah,
Regina at another event a week ago.
she was just on here. I was telling
Yeah.
her how I said,
Okay. What?
you and I've known you for over 25 years, and it's good to have, to be able to talk to a friend that you've known through your good, your bad, your fuck ups, your come ups, your 3 steps back, your 15 steps, forward. And we talked about,
Yep.
being. What's up with Mr. 211?
Who the fuck is
Who is
that?
211?
I
don't even know who
did
that is.
Did I miss? Did I mention somebody and forget all about it? Mr.
That's very fun. No, I think that is he thinking Philly? What's Philly? 212? No, that's New York.
215. What he's talking about. Water. Salute.
Yeah. I told Regina we're gonna have her come on here and tell some of her business. We done told all our business.
Yeah, because Regina was on date number 4 last night with a guy. Last Sunday, 2/11.
Wait. Date number 4 is then they went on 4 dates, or she been on 4 different dates?
Yeah, that was her 4th date with that guy last night.
Come on, sis.
And we had a brief little session off to the side because I said to her, I don't give a fuck if it's 4 dates or 40 dates. If you're not having a conversation about exclusivity, it's just a date. We had a conversation about not changing the rules midway. If you guys have started this thing in a way, 4 dates is still 4 dates. Okay, same guy, 4 dates. 4 dates is 4 dates, unless some communication has happened to determine that we're doing more than just dating and dating other people. And then we had a conversation, not particularly about her, but women in general believe that once they start intimate with someone, that changes the rules. It does not.
Let me tell you what I always say. This is what I always tell ladies. Ladies, sex only changes the atmosphere of the same situation. It just changes the atmosphere for that moment. It does not change the situation. So yesterday we wasn't intimate. We had a good time. Today we was intimate and had a good time. The only consistency is we had a good time. That's it. And you have to move on.
No, don't change the rules. Don't change the rules. And then I said to my friend,
I finally gave him something. Then he was acting different. Well, you just gave him some. You didn't get married. So you got to decide who you're gonna give something to and who you're not. I'm not giving them to nobody. I'm over sex. Why is your
what is wrong with my connection? I see. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I should go on my phone.
Is there a storm in your area?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
You what? That guy that did not show up for dinner last week, you paid the $211. He was calling $211. That was the price of the check. Remember? And what did you ask about him, Tony? Andrea, put his first question up that he said about $211. $211, that was the cost of the check. You guys probably don't know this. Hey, Eric, but okay, nothing and nothing is up with him. I'll let her give y'all the update, but there's nothing. Erica, $211 was the cost of the bill you paid when you took Carrie out and got stood up. So they were asking, what's up with $211? Like, have you heard from him?
Better not. That man is dead. He died on 83 last week. Didn't we establish that?
I thought we did when Tony was asking.
Establish that.
He was definitely dead on 83 to me. Like, it's definitely you could call me back for. These are dates, not hookup sessions. Exactly. Loving these rules. Atmosphere. Sex often creates an understanding or attitude. No, listen. I'm gonna sit here for a minute. Sex does not create an understanding or attitude of obligation. It absolutely does not. Ladies, repeat after me. It does Nah, it does not. Come on, let's hear it. Get it in your spirit. It does not. We have to stop feeling like, okay, I have feedback. Is that me? Oh, we have to stop feeling like because you slept with them. Well, if you sleep with them without conversation, without indication of what we're doing, then there is nothing. You literally have had sex. Now you can hope, wish, pray, and try for whatever, and he may be on the same page, but 9 times out of 10, sex just changes the atmosphere. And there's nothing wrong with new atmosphere. I'm not telling you that there's anything wrong with that, but I am telling you that it does not come with obligation. No one is you because you sleep together. Oh, y'all go together. No, you sleep together. Because you sleep together. Oh, he can't sleep with anybody else. No, he can still sleep with somebody else. If you are not honest about your expectations, and also if you don't listen to hear the answer, you have to express your expectation, and then you have to listen. So if I say to a man, hey, we've been going out for a while, whatever. Not that I'm going through this whole spiel, so be a little organic with me, but we've been going out for a while, and I'm feeling like I kind of want to do something. Like, where are you? And if he says no, like, that's where I am too. I'm like, so are you here with me, or like you still need time? I've had a man say he needs time, and I've still slept with them with no expectation because he told me where he was, but I'm still a woman. I get to choose. So I'm not tricked. Nobody lied to me, or confused, changed the rules. It's that I was open and I was honest. Now clearly I'm single, so it didn't work out. But the point is that sex changes nothing other than, whether your bed is wet or dry. Whether it's bouncing or still, like, it doesn't change. It may change you physically. You feel relaxed, relieved. Like a sexual experience is different for everybody. I have said on this show a few times, I don't do bad sex. I would rather go 6 months with no sex than to get in the bed with a man who can't last 30 minutes and got one move. I'm good.
One move.
Listen, I got more. I got at least 20 moves with these toys. I done worked out my own stuff. So I'm like, no, I'm about to be 50. I'm good. Don't worry about it. I got it. I'll take care of it. I'm willing to wait. Now, every now and then, you have your. Let me just tip on over here real quick. I'll be right back, and then you come on. But bad sex is a no, non-negotiable. But you can date. Dating does not mean sex. Dating means dating.
That's it. That's all.
D said you can sleep with others and date others at the same time. The rules to concentrate on creating something more meaningful is what you are trying to say. Exactly. Yep. So let's say you meet a guy Monday. You talk for a week. Finally wants to take you out to dinner. You go to dinner. You're like, oh, I like this guy. But the next day, you run into another guy. Y'all talk for a week. Why are you still talking to the other guy? You're like, oh, I like him too. So let me go out on a date with him. Lo and behold, 2 weeks go by. Now you really feeling both of them, but you meet another guy and he likes you and he wants to go out and you go out on him. So you have to decide your volume, right? You have to decide the volume because what you're trying to do is condense eventually to get to your goal, whatever that one goal is. So let's say your volume's 5. You got 5, and okay, one falls off. Didn't turn out to be.
One will always fall off.
More than one's gonna fall off. Then you keep with it. You're like, oh no, yeah, he ran out of money and he just disappeared. That was different. Okay, this now. By the time I get down here, I'm already back in the field.
Back on the market. Like I never left.
I never left the market, but it's here. So you have to decide. But the only thing that keeps this situation healthy, because when we say date them all, we're not saying dysfunction. The only thing that keeps this healthy is ladies, come on, girls, listen in, because you, come on. I'm one of y'all, and y'all like to do. You don't know what you want.
Facts.
You have no idea.
No idea.
You don't know if you want him to be 6'4". You don't know if sex is a priority or requirement.
Yeah.
You don't know if you need to travel once a month.
Yeah.
You don't know if you care if he has kids or doesn't have kids. Like you don't even know what you want. So how could you possibly complain about
everybody
what
thinks they know what they want until they don't get it. Or until they get what they thought they wanted and that ain't it. So that leads me to this week. And there have been some seemingly superficial things, superficial to other people perhaps. But what Date 'Em All provides for me is an opportunity for me to see and absolutely know what I want and what I don't want. So there are things that I didn't know that I wanted or right now require that I didn't know before I started this.
Okay.
One thing in particular this week was magnified.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
You are, because, and I'm gonna preface this again by saying seemingly superficial. Because at on-site you would think, oh, that's not important. But what I learned this week is it's a requirement for me.
Okay. Okay, sis. Come on, sis. We'll take this
So
slow.
I've been talking to this financial analyst, Harvard educated, attractive, 6'3", physically fit. Did I say good job? Harvard educated, 6'3", chocolate and beautiful.
Let God do his work. Let God do his work. Don't bother him. Let the man do his work.
Conversations. I can't wait to meet you.
Okay, sis.
So we agreed to meet for drinks. Drinks were great. Drinks turned into going somewhere else for dinner. I love those kind of days. This is our first date. We met for drinks. And I'm typically not a drinks person. That's not a date for me.
But upscale drinks are good. Upscale drinks are that's good. That's good.
I had something else planned. I had another date planned later. But drinks went so well, and we decided to go to dinner. I canceled my other dinner. This was a great fucking date.
I'm happy where I am right now. Why would I leave? I'm happy right here.
We go to dinner at Bar One. We have more great drinks. We leave and go to a private club. All the while, I'm really trying not to break out my tambourine and do a fucking holy dance on this motherfucker.
Because I'm about to give him a little praise right there.
Yes. Jesus has sent him. We are drinking and eating and laughing and talking and thank you, Jesus.
Yes. I'm so happy for you.
So we're doing all of these things in Baltimore. I live 45 minutes outside of Baltimore on a good day, an hour on most days. And because I don't play with Harford County Police, if Erica has had more than 2 cocktails, she ain't driving.
Yep.
But shit is great.
I don't know whether to cry or run. I just feel like I've been set up for something horrible.
Surely we should extend this date. Yes. We've been talking for such, we've been talking for a long time. And the only reason we haven't met up before now is because he travels for work. And he's been here, he's been there, he's been there. And then finally, both of us are like, come on, we can't put it off anymore. Let's just meet for drinks because we gotta meet each other. Because he also has something else to do. So we're going to meet for drinks just from 5 to 6:30. So he can get to probably another date for him. And it was a date for me. But we both text these motherfuckers saying that we should have hooked them up with each other. Whoever he said he couldn't meet up with, whoever I could, they would be great together. We're talking about things that you didn't know you required.
Okay, so what is the thing? What is the thing that you require? Because I still don't know. Oh,
Because I didn't get there yet.
okay,
He
okay.
says, "Are you good to drive home?" I said, "No."
Mm-hmm.
You can come over. I'm totally safe. You know, you got all my shit. You know,
Right.
stay at my house. At least stay for a little while until you can drive home.
Right.
Sounds like a great idea. He lives in Towson.
Mm-hmm.
I did not think that there was. If someone lives in Towson, I instinctively believe it's got to be decent.
Suburbs, yeah. It's not. Oh my god. Ladies, take note. When you meet them out, they got their best self on because they
And
went out.
I was going to say this shit. All you 90-day rule motherfuckers. All y'all is waiting to meet his mama before you go to his house.
Get to it, get to it, get to it. 30 days, you ought to have a whole rundown. Where we driving, where we living, where we working, what's our money.
I was a little, really greedy.
Okay.
However, I still stepped inside and clutched my fucking pearls.
Wait, because you have the slow walkers. So you're pulling. Are you awake enough to see where you're pulling into?
Fucking awake.
So you're like, oh wait, is that sobering you up? Like, okay, well, that's fine. Okay. So then we finally pull in. Are we pulling into a parking lot? It's a housing development, an apartment complex. Okay, so now because they have nice apartments, they have garages and stuff to them now. So now when you pull, are you okay? Okay, so but that's fine. That's ain't nothing wrong with apartment living. People do what they do. So what's when he gets so you park and he gets out, he opens your door.
Yeah.
Right. And you have to walk up some
and I
steps.
walked the Green Mile.
Did they have an elevator? Okay, so but hold on, because I'm saving. I'm trying to save. Was it 2 flights or just 1 flight? Like it was a quick. We here.
So it was strangely built.
Mm-hmm.
So we pulled into like parking.
I'm not trying to be funny. I've never lived in an apartment.
Right? Okay.
But I have children who live in apartments, so I
And
know what
I
it's
lived
like.
in an apartment when I was in my 20s or something.
Okay.
I've not dated a man in an apartment since, the condo.
But
Anyway.
that was a nice condo. That wasn't like regular apartment. But go ahead, continue.
So
Focus.
you park outside, and then I'm sorry, I'm using my phone, guys. It's just popping up. And then you walk up some stairs outside. It looked like kind of lofty. It looked architecturally, it was interesting.
These
There
are
were
the
stairs and a
red
landing.
flags. These are the red flags that you call pink. I just want you to know that you hear.
No, that's raining the motherfucker. Yeah, I was looking for some shit to spray on me to be able to drive. So
okay. So you get out. You know you can't drive. You fucked up. So it is what it is. We over there. So we up the steps and we going in. What happens when we go in?
The furniture doesn't match.
But I mean, what are you walking into? Like when you walk in, is it like
An old apartment, like made in early 1900s.
Okay, so that's gonna be all I have on that.
It desperately needs to be completely renovated. I don't understand. So, ladies,
But see, at this point, and let me tell you, at this point, we just need a couple hours of sleep. That's all we
no,
do.
I only need that. I need to sit right here on your sofa that don't match your love seat and stretch my legs way out because you don't have a coffee table.
So I can be like this. I'm like,
Just like this, because I don't
I'm,
trust the carpet.
all right, yeah, let's go. Look, I'm right back at it. Right.
So what I learned, and it took me a good probably 41 minutes to get my whole self together. 6'3", Harvard. Great job. And these aren't lies. This ain't shit that I just fell for.
I'm trying to
These
tell you,
motherfuckers out
man.
here, maybe it's child support. He got 2 kids in college. Maybe it's tuition. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it ain't gonna be with me.
Come on, it
So,
can't be. It can't
so what
be.
I learned is a
The word
requirement for
said
me
Jesus take the will. Okay, so what's the requirement?
because I'm out often, and I'm out often in Baltimore, and I live an hour away. It is a requirement to be able to go to the beautiful brownstones that Porsche lives in, to go to the beautiful row house in Fells Point with the rooftop deck that Mr.
So,
Miami lives in.
so housing is a requirement.
Housing is a requirement. And I also have, this makes me about a bit of a weirdo, but I've got an affinity to showers with glass door. I don't like showers with curtains.
Oh,
And
I don't like shower curtains either.
I don't like that.
I don't even like that at hotels. I want a
I
glass
don't
roof.
do it at hotels. I always ask the
Yeah,
hotel, thank you.
same, same.
I don't do cloth or vinyl shower curtains. And
I-
again, I'm going to say this, like I've said in many of our shows, I am no longer apologizing for what my standards are. So I'm not saying this thinking I'm better than or whatever the fuck. There are things that I don't want to do that I'm not going to accept. So because I'm out and about and sometimes I need to crash, I need it to be a house, a space that is comparable to what I live in, that is, I am comfortable and feel welcome, that maybe I can leave a shirt or something.
So he said, so you're counting him out because of his house and small penis.
I didn't say nothing about that man penis.
She didn't say she didn't fuck him. I'm gonna tell you this though. Now for all the listeners, please note that this message I'm delivering is for people who are over the age of 40.
Yes, I'm
This is,
52
this
years
is
old.
yes, and I'm 49. This is not for 20 and 30-year-olds.
No, why
At
aren't we
our
owning
at
our
our
home?
at our age, most of our kids are grown, right? We don't have babies. There is no reason that you don't have a decent home.
It's
Because
no
if you
reason.
don't have a decent home and you're
Where
over
what you
the
do with your money?
and then we need to stop talking because you're not about
No,
to, no.
I'm not doing that.
No,
So
no,
I'm
no.
put some more shit on my list.
And I'm not talking about a perfect home. It don't have to
No,
be mad.
comfortable.
Just comfortable. Yeah, comfortable.
Comfortable enough for me to be. I got my whole bag in my trunk. If I
Like
got plans to
my
your
house,
house, look,
even though my house is empty, I have 6 bedrooms. It's comfortable. If somebody
it's
comes
comfortable.
here,
Ain't I
it's
don't come.
but
I
it
got a
looks
girlfriend whose house
nice.
is empty. I have gone to her house. She's given me a blanket. I've slept on her carpet, on her empty living room floor, comfortably.
Comfortable. That's all. Comfortable and clean. That's it. It's not
That's it.
about the size or
No,
the decor. It's just, do I feel safe?
that's it.
And I don't want to sleep anywhere less than where I sleep at home.
That apartment was strange. I was so
So how long
uncomfortable.
were you there? You
41 minutes.
okay, so then what happens in 40, like what
So
happens? What's
I went to the restroom.
Mhm,
I am
mhm.
forever traumatized.
I wouldn't have went to the restroom. Based on the house, baby. I have my kids to tell you toilets and ooh, if I see anything, I can't. I will get sick. I would based on what your house looks like, I'm not even coming to you. I'm not even going to the restroom.
No. He didn't have a toilet paper holder. His toilet paper is sitting on the fucking sink. And he's 55.
And your toilet
That
paper's on the
was weird to me. And then they present in this way that they got it going on. Like, no, you don't.
You don't have a toilet. You don't even have a toilet paper holder.
And the audacity to invite me into that fucking shithole.
Well, let's not call it a shithole.
You know, you looked at me. You hung out with me for hours. We enjoyed a meal. We had lots of conversation. We've been talking for a while, and you believed that it was okay to take me there.
Let me tell you this though. You would have been better off knowing that I'm not driving home to go book a room at the Hilton, the Hyatt. Like,
I have friends in Baltimore. I can go somewhere else.
Not just that, but he could have just booked something real quick, like
absolutely.
So that you feel. Let me tell you, you can book something for me, put me in it, and leave. I would have appreciated that than to take me somewhere with, because this says that
it's so uncomfortable.
I'm not never coming back over here ever, which means I can no longer date
ever.
you.
I can't talk to you. He's called me 1.6 million times, and I'm not answering my phone.
Look, this says, girl, that was like going to Motel 6 where they leave the light on for you.
It was bizarre.
Baby, the light wasn't even on. You gotta tell him. No, you let me tell you, you don't tell him. He's 55. Fuck him. Come on.
I gotta tell him shit.
You done watched enough movies and TV to know that what you got going on ain't. Calm down, sir. No.
The home he's having built and the aesthetics around that bullshit.
No. Knock it off. Stop it off. Stop.
So I did that, and then me and Mr. Miami we had 2 events this week.
Why?
However,
it was never good. That's the only answer I have for you. It has never been good.
That's not true.
No, that is true. That's absolutely true. And you can look too if you want to, but bitch, that's true. Miami has never been good. I would give 7 whole days good. Miami, bitch, please. I think I talked to you right after you finished fucking him. I know it wasn't good. I think I was there with you. Within 5 minutes of a washcloth.
I'm trying to break to a commercial. Andrea, break to a commercial.
No. It was never good. But this is what I'm telling you. It doesn't have to be good. If you can, let me tell you, this is what I tell you. If you can come with if you can, I'm investing in you doing all the thing and the thing in my mind and my body. And then if I wanted 10, but you got a good 6, all this got to keep coming.
So it's the all this got to keep coming part.
Because he does all of that.
Right. So I don't know.
Right, no.
So I learned something else. I learned something else this week.
No. Let's go back to this point. You are
I don't
right.
want to go back to. I don't
know you know what to, but just for the people, you are the perfect conversation of ladies knowing what you want. I am 1,000% sure I need good sex. It's a non-negotiable. And I need somebody.
But what makes good sex? Can we have that conversation? Because
according to me, it's too my standard. Yeah, it's to me. It's not a.
So mine begins with mental stimulation.
No.
No. That's not bullshit. That's not.
No. I'm saying we did all of that already. We're there. We have the mental.
No, but if it stops.
No, what do you mean?
What if the mental stimulation stops?
After you've had sex?
Yeah.
But then how you get to the block section? Dude, it's nothing left for me to talk to you about.
There's nothing
I
left
already was dealing with this half-ass dick. Now you not talking to me? I gotta go. I'm done. What are you talking about? I'm not. I'm done. I'm out. Don't talk about, well, your mother was sick. I want to. Listen, sir. I'm busy. This is always my thing. I always have something to do.
Always.
So if I stop to spend time,
Yeah.
communicate, the text, if you have my undivided attention, like you text and I'm right back on it, like, and I'm late night texting and early morning texting, if you have my attention, it means I like you. Don't fuck up. Because I could be doing something else in 3 seconds. I could be asleep, which I don't do a lot of. I could
Oh my
literally,
God.
I
Sleep
could be
sounds so
listening.
good to me right now. I could be fucking sleep.
Yes, you could be asleep. I bet that is one Erica would never rinse off. She's already rinsed him off. This is why we're having this conversation. He's been rinsed off. He's been
What does
scrubbed off.
Brittany say?
Would you leave a guy because of not being satisfied? Absolutely.
In a fucking heartbeat. Quick, fast, in a motherfucking hurry. What you
It-
say? By the time I
it-
read that question, that motherfucker was left.
Look, Erica, look. I'm gone. I'm gone. I can't. No, ma'am. Why? Listen. We don't have, our kids are grown. We empty
Grown.
nesters. We have good
I
money.
can yodel in this motherfucker with no clothes. Ain't nobody here but me.
Walk around naked all day if I want
What?
to. Come back up. Leave when I want to. Come back. So listen, if we done did it all, we done raised these kids, these babies. They doing good. They got the thing going on. We proud of them. Why the hell is I'm over here in the corner like? That's
I wish this dick was good.
No. Let me see. Did you hear me say no? No. It's a negative. D said
What?
Erica has a long preamble to getting to the point of sexual intimacy, but some people require long interludes of emotional and intellectual intimacy. I love that. Now let me tell you what D just said. The difference between Erica and me.
Yeah.
If I'm not having a whole vibe and the thing, I need all of that to even get me to dinner.
And I'm like, where we eating at? What's your
He
name,
like,
man? You like chicken?
did you text me the reservation?
What's your name?
This is why this is the good. Like we know each other. Like I need something. I can't
I'm
just
like,
show up.
see, what the fuck you ain't going with him yet? I've been out with 5 motherfuckers. And you're like, I think I'm going to say yes to him next week.
Because I needed to settle in my I need to download. I have questions.
Nope. My only question is, where we eating at?
Right. And send me the link. Cheers.
That's it. Where we at? What's that?
This is the beautiful part,
Oh,
though.
shit.
What?
Go back, Andrea. Ladies and gentlemen,
7 whole days has entered the
7
chat.
whole days has entered the building.
Ooh, wait a minute, baby. I'm surprised. I'm not hot. I don't know. Why are you here? This is not probably good for you. Why are you? Oh, okay. Hold on. Women are used to compromising or faking sexual satisfaction, and let me tell you.
Wait a minute, what?
And I'm pissed at y'all because when they show up on our doorstep, they really think they're doing something, and they
Because y'all done hooed and hide and ooh, and all that dumbass shit.
Now stop it.
Please stop. Y'all know good well that man ain't doing nothing.
Now I always tell Erica, be kind. We don't want to break spirits and hearts like that's.
But don't be out there winning Oscars and shit.
7 whole days said, "How's the wine? Did he buy you some wine?"
He's talking to you, Tina. You're drinking wine.
Oh,
I'm
what
having
you?
water.
Uh, oh, mine is good. It's a Pinot Grigio. Thank you, Alexis. You could ship me something if you if you bored.
Don't tempt them.
Listen, it doesn't matter the time. Get to it. You waste a lot of time. You're wasting time. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Know what you want. What you want. And if your top 5 things don't show up in the first 30 days, that's not
30 days.
no
Who
no
got that
no.
long?
No, I'm saying in the 30 day. Obviously something showed up that you even ended up on a date.
Okay.
So that's what but in 30 days, I'm not about to keep coming over here having sex and dinner
Nope.
and then what's after that? Because I'm already bored. I'm already bored.
Already bored. That
2 weeks
that ah.
and I'm already bored. And then you want to start like putting out demands of, oh, I called you. Okay, I was out. What's up?
Yep.
It
I,
ain't
I saw you. I saw that you called.
Did you need something like
Erica, how's the water? I'll tell you about it later.
no, she won't. She's not gonna tell you about it later. The water's the water. Did you buy the water? Did you have it delivered over there? Get out of here. I'm tired already. I ain't
Just
about
the
to be.
motherfucker just said be kind. Tina, you just said be kind. The water, the water. Get out of here.
You already bothered me already. No. I think that the greater problem is people don't know what they want. Oh, Brittany said ever fake the orgasm? Maybe like twice.
1.2 million times. That's why I don't do that shit no more.
No, maybe like twice. I'm a good girl for being like, when
Nope.
they, you about to come? Nope. But I'm here. I'm here for it.
No,
Tina,
to
remember
get that shit over. Yes, I will.
oh, this is good, Tina. But remember, the man or partner has a checklist too. Woman got to get there. I have to get D. That's a word,
Yeah,
sis. That's
absolutely.
absolutely. I always say, don't ask for what you don't provide. Eric and I have FaceTime together, eating at maybe she's at Ruth Chris and I'm at Morton's. Just a girl's day, early lunch, dinner. Let's download. Boom, boom, boom. Cha, cha,
Boom,
cha.
boom, boom.
Yes, like if that's what I'm doing for myself on a regular, if I
Meet me
sit
there.
at the restaurant and a guy says, "Oh, that's expensive," well, it's just gonna because the fact that you would say it's expensive means that you don't value expensive. Because there's
Yep.
another. I've dated men who don't make what I make, and that's not their reaction. Like I don't know what they've said, but it wasn't that, and it was like, do you want to go to dinner or not? Because I'm okay. So, ladies, this is not about being independent. It has nothing to do with that. This is about what you can afford. So, if on your own, you would say, "Oh man, it's been a long day. I feel like cooking." 5 o'clock. Let me see if Open Table got a reservation at pick a restaurant, Erica.
Red Lobster.
Red Lobster. You put in a Red Lobster, you're like, oh, no, they don't have anything. Okay, pick something high. And what would we pick on a Tuesday night just to go grab something to eat before
Bar
we go?
one.
Bar one. Bam. Bar one, bam. I'm going in there, running in, sitting at the bar. I'm chilling. I do that this Tuesday. I do it next Thursday. I do it the next Monday, maybe Sunday brunch. Like, but it is the life of having sown so many seeds and raised, saved so much money to be able to live how I live. Now, money's not important, but it's necessary. So if you want to come to a lot, am I required to eat down? If I don't, if I want to get a sweet, if I would normally get a sweet, do I now have to get a regular room
Because you can't afford it?
because I could just pay for it.
Right.
But then you have to be worth me paying for it.
Yeah.
And that's relationship. I'm not paying for it. I'm never
No,
paying. I don't know
no. Let's be
relationship.
clear about that.
So it's not about being better than or trying to be bougie. It's just what you like. Like if you live in a clean house, I don't want to sleep in a dirty house.
I don't.
And I don't have to because they have Uber and hotels are open
Yeah,
24 hours a day. I can get to something decent.
yeah. So
Most
I
people
learned
don't know
two
what they,
things.
most people don't know what they want, and that's why there's no end game because you don't even know what you want. So this week, I think a challenge should be,
Ah,
what do you want? Can you clearly articulate and identify 5 things that you require and 5 signs they don't have it?
it's okay. I'm going to add to this because I think I knew this before.
Mhm.
It's something that I wanted, but what is required? I need my person that I talk to regularly. Not my girlfriend, like the dude that I'm saying. I want him to be the person that I talk to.
Your
Specifically, like
everyday,
on my rides, when I ride in or when I ride, I got 45 minutes, right?
yeah, yeah.
And I also not only want that person, I want that person to be the person that I talk to, and I want to talk to that person. You
Mhm,
understand? And I want
mhm.
that person to want to talk to me. And I'm not talking about needy, clinging on the phone all day, every day, but I want to be
Yeah,
engaged in conversation with the person
yeah,
that I'm with.
absolutely.
And
Yeah.
I realized that this week when I was like, I ain't talked to nobody all week in terms of men. One, I didn't want to. And two, clearly they didn't want to. Whoever it was that maybe I wanted to hear from. So that's important to me. So I'm going to add that to my list of 5 things. So a comfortable home is a requirement for me. Someone that I want to talk to and is capable of being engaged in conversations that are stimulating for me. Financial stability. I'm sorry, that is very important. I'm not sorry. Financial
Absolutely.
stability is very, very important to me. Flexibility and the freedom to be able to get up and go is very
Mhm.
important to me.
Me
And
too.
consistency. I need him to be consistent, available, flexible, with a decent home, and intellectually stimulating. Those are my needs.
And you would think that that was a lot. That doesn't even sound. Mm.
What?
That doesn't even sound like a lot.
And then what happens is because I didn't put D on the list, the motherfucker have all this, and then I'm like, oh shit.
That's why
Tina
you.
said 5 things. But I'm
Yeah.
not willing to swap out any of those for this.
Well, I am.
So
Which one?
not have a decent home for some dick? No.
Well,
Not be financially stable for some dick? No.
no.
Not be mentally stimulating for some dick? No.
No.
What else?
Flexibility. I can
Flexibility?
compromise. I
Okay,
can
I can take
compromise.
some dick and you, but we're gonna put in a vacation request and wait 2 weeks for you to be able
Yeah,
to take me
exactly.
somewhere.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Listen, the D always fits in somewhere. We have space, baby. We always make space. What's wrong?
Makes today's topic making space for the D. And Tina, we always make space. Lord have mercy. Man, can we have it all? Can that be
No,
next week's topic?
we
Can we
can't
have
have
it
it.
all?
We
Can
can't
you
have it.
have everything that you're looking for in one person?
No,
We
no,
can we?
no. That'd be perfection. You can't have it all. So let's talk
No,
about.
it's
Well,
only
next week,
those
let's talk
things.
about what are the things you would compromise. Like, what could you go without?
Why can't I have all of those? I don't think that's a big. I got all that. I'm all those things I named.
But your pool doesn't come from the pool you're searching from. You are a black female woman that doesn't come through the struggles of a black man. You in 2 different lanes. You can't say, oh, because we have this woman, she wouldn't got a PhD from Harvard. Oh, so why didn't he get it? 2 life circumstances. One, like it's just different. And the 5 things you want, he might not want. And he might want 3 of the things you want, and there's 2 other
Yep.
things.
Because if he want a big booty,
I ain't got you.
I ain't got it.
I got you. Oh, you want some
And
titties? I got
7 whole days was here. 7 whole days didn't want a woman that goes to a club.
you. Do you see my titties bouncing? Look.
My bounce too. My own
Hey,
bounce.
hey,
Look, we
hey,
good.
hey.
But I ain't got nothing back there bouncing.
No, I got a little somebody, but they ain't doing. They ain't know what these BBLs doing.
Oh
But
my goodness.
you, if you don't know what you want, you don't know what you don't want.
I know what I don't want.
You be
So,
out here.
so to make it perfectly clear, so all of the people that follow us consistently, if you've not noticed that I have learned, I've gotten tremendous lessons through this whole experience. So I'm
Mhm.
not just out here dating them all for the sake of dating them all.
But that's
I
the
am
whole point of
absolutely.
dating.
This is
Is
like
yeah,
research. This is
yeah.
research.
Not
I'm
necessarily
learning.
research. I don't think it's necessarily research. I think this is just our real life. Like this is
It is.
how. Like we're
But,
not
but
researching this on it.
progressively and organically, as we go through this, like my list changes, or my list doesn't change, but where they are in priority changes for me because
Yeah,
I've clearly gotten all those things from every person that I've decided to extend
yeah.
any amount of time with. But then something is like, oh, but he doesn't dress nice. Have all of these things and this and doesn't dress nice. And
I'm gonna
everybody's
say.
like, "Oh, that's fixable. It's fixable."
I
It's
would
not
say this.
fixable for me because I'm 52. I'm not teaching men how to dress anymore.
No.
I'm not buying another pair of Ferragamos ever again in my fucking life.
But
I'm not.
the same way you feel about not dressing them is how I
Yeah,
feel about teach them anything sexual.
I'm not doing
I'm
that
not
either.
going to teach you nothing. Figure
I'm
it
not
out.
doing that.
Yeah.
So
What
if
do you
you're
want?
30 and 40 and you wish to meet a dude and say, "Oh, he's perfect except for this. I'll fix that." Knock yourself out. Those days are over for me. I am of a mindset that whoever I meet, this is who
Mhm.
they are. I have no desire and I don't have the power to change anyone. So if
Yep.
you're willing to meet or be with the person that you meet that day, don't go thinking something going to change. That's who you got. Because when I show up, this it. This it. That's
That's
all you're
it.
going to get. I ain't changing. What I do know is that when I make the decision that I want to keep somebody, I know the men need to feel strong and smart and funny. I know that aesthetics are important, so I got to look a certain way for you, right? I
You
know that I need to be soft
legit.
because you don't need to be out there battling the world and come back and have to battle with my ass that don't know how to shut the fuck up. If I want to keep you, I know the rules of engagement for keeping. I'm just reserving that shit because I can't get these in this. Hard out here. So
I never. A guy told me. He said, "I don't know that like you haven't been vulnerable with me." I said, "Well, you haven't really created a space for me to be vulnerable in." And what is it that you need to know? Just ask me.
ask the question.
No, no, no. I just feel like like you could soften. I feel like you could lose 27 pounds and grow a beard and extend your dick, but I ain't mentioned nothing about that. Like, get the fuck out! Like, what are you talking about? What are you saying? I don't know what you're
You can
saying.
still get involved and grow a beard and we be fine.
How about you go ahead and file your divorce?
Do that.
How about you pay your child support? What are you talking about? Like,
Get out my face, huh?
go away from me because you exhausted me for no reason.
I want to extend our conversation next week on getting what you want.
Now we gotta go. Come back next week. We want you to know what do you want? 5 things.
5 things. What do you want? And I'm also, because we are such sucky host and co-host, our producer reaches out to us during the week, 10 times on Sunday, ask us what our fucking topic is, and we ain't never got an answer for her. Today she said, be on the show at 8:15 sharp. I sent the picture of my drink and was like, sharp? And Tina came right behind me, sent the picture of her drink, sharp? So we are not the best people to produce. So I'm going to ask that you guys, when we post about the show, suggest some comments for some topics for us, and we'll address the things that you want to hear. As always, thanks for stopping by to eavesdrop on a conversation between two good girlfriends talking about what good girlfriends talk about. I'm your host, Erica Austin Bucking up, my beautiful co-host, Tina DeVoe. You can follow Tina on IG at Tina_DeVoe. And you know you can find me on Facebook, Erica Austin Buck. Always a pleasure. Date them all, sis. May the best man win. See you next Sunday at 8:30. Bye.
Good night, ladies.